Alright guys, so today we are going to look at corresponding angles. Corresponding angles? Yeah. Angles that correspond. Basically look at relationships between parallel lines. Okay, so yeah, just a thing or two about corresponding angles. Right, as you see the situation there, as it is shown on the screen. Corresponding angles are formed by parallel lines. That's what basically forms corresponding angles formed by parallel lines. Corresponding angles, formed by parallel lines are equal. Corresponding angles formed by parallel lines are equal. Okay, so that basically means that corresponding angles can exist even without parallel lines. But the ones that are formed by parallel lines, we say that they are equal. Okay, so the word corresponding has everything to do with the position of the angles. Corresponding has to do with position of the angles. What do I mean by corresponding has to do with the position of the angles? Look at this. Okay, F shape tends to help us recognize corresponding. So if you look at this F here that we have, AB is parallel, CD is also parallel. Then there's this line here which we call the transversal line, AE. So let me repeat this again. AE is a transversal line. It cuts the two parallel lines AB and CD. Then because of the F, the resulting F that you see here, the transversal and the two lines that are parallel, you will have angles that are situated below one parallel line, and in this other line that is parallel, you have an angle situated below the other parallel line. So it's like you have an angle below and an angle below. So bottom of this line, there's an angle. Bottom of this line, there's an angle. And you have an angle situated in the same position, but in different lines. So bottom, bottom. That position of angles is called corresponding. And we characteristically say corresponding has to do with the F shape. Why? Because angle at the bottom of this line, angle of the bottom of that line, we say corresponding. Okay, same position on that line, same position on the other line. We say these two angles are corresponding. But then as it says in the statement, the corresponding angles formed by what? Parallel lines. So that is the word that basically makes the equality of angles a reality. It's the fact that these angles are found where parallel lines exist. Okay, yeah, so I'm just going to underline that. Okay, parallel lines. So corresponding angles are formed by parallel lines. Okay, so we say corresponding angles formed by parallel lines are what? Are equal. They are equal. Nothing more, nothing less. So we say that this angle and that angle are equal. Bottom, bottom. That's why I call corresponding angles bottom, bottom. Bottom of the line equal. Bottom of the other line equal. Bottom of the line equal. Bottom of the other line equal. Joan, what's up? Is it Joanne or is it Joan? Is it what? What's happening here? You request and then there's silence.
Hello.
Joan suspend. What's up?
Not much. Live. Do you understand Afrikaans?
No, I don't understand Afrikaans. I understand English.
What grade are you teaching?
It's grade 8 and 9.
Grade 8 and 9. Okay, so
Yeah.
why do you talk like that? Like grade 8 and 9.
What do you mean? What, how do you want me to speak?
Sorry?
How do you want me to speak?
Like a normal person. Do you
I'm
come
speaking
from?
like an.
No.
Okay. I'm speaking like a normal person.
Do you
always have your O on the end.
do you come from Jamaica?
No, I don't come from Jamaica. I'm coming from South Africa.
Oh, me too. Okay, but I'm gonna leave now.
Why did you request, if I may ask, Ron?
Girl,
because we like to join in random lives and then just
Okay.
You
That's
know.
fine.
you know.
I appreciate.
Okay, shut
Bye,
up.
Oogly
Shoop, shoop.
Boogly.
Bye.
I appreciate your randomness. Thank you. We like joining random lives. Wow, it is as random as it can get. Okay, F shape corresponding, guys. That's what's key here. Cowboy, what's up?
I'm good, bro.
Yeah, I'm happy that you're good, bro. What's happening, Cowboy?
Nothing. I just saw you busy with maths. So I wanted to learn, yabo.
Is Cowboy a learner, or is Cowboy a tutor, or is Cowboy a
It's a learner, cowboy.
just oh, Cowboy is a learner. What grade is Cowboy in?
Grade 12.
Cowboy. I'm busy with grade 8 and 9, my guy.
Yo, okay, no problem.
Yeah, but thanks for joining.
Sure.
Sure. Oh yeah, yeehaw! Might as well just have like pulled out the yeehaw for Cowboy. Hey? I mean, what better way to send off Cowboy? Yeehaw! Amr Ishmael, who said, can you do alternate angles? Can you do alternate? That was Okuhle, but Okuhle left, right? He bounced out immediately after she sent her request there in the comment section. Okay, guys, so I was speaking about corresponding angles, right? I was saying bottom, okay? It's like angles in the same position, situated either on top, or bottom. So this one I call BB because this is a typical bottom situation. Bottom of this line, same position. Bottom of that line, same position. We call those corresponding. This one, top of this parallel line, same position. Top of the other parallel line, same position. So I call that TT. That is like corresponding. Okay, hence we say x is equal to y. Okay, and there again here, x and y, the angles x is equal to y. Look at this one, F shape again, bottom of that line, same position, bottom of that line, same position. So BB, x is equal to y, so corresponding angles. Okay, look at this one, F shape again, top of this line, top of that line, same position. We say though that is top, TT, okay, TT, top, BB, bottom, x is equal to y, that x is equal to that y because of the lines that are parallel, that x is equal to that y because of the lines that are parallel. So in the acceptable reason document, they usually write corresp angles. Then you state the lines that are parallel, semicolon, whatever lines that are parallel, you write them as part of your reason, okay, whenever you identify corresponding angles. So let's go and look at specific examples so that we can internalize this idea of corresponding angles. So look at this, determine with reason the values of the unknown small letters. Here is the x, we want that. Here is the y, we want that. We are given next door 88 degrees. all right? And we want x, and we want the value of y, and we need to accompany that with reasons. So if you look at the worked out approach that we have there, we are told that x plus 88 is equal to 180. Practically speaking, this x is that angle from that arm EB to this arm EE. Then from here to there is 88 degrees. But if you take x and 88 together, they complete a full straight line. So we say they complete that straight line, and as angles that are adjacent, sharing a common vertex E, we say that those angles are supplementary. In other words, x plus 88 should in total give us 180 degrees. Why? Because x and 88 together complete a straight line. So we say x plus 88 degrees is equal to 180. So that is our statement. We accompany it with the reason, angles on a straight line. Please take note of the short form of the reason, angles on a straight line. We then quickly solve the equation. In term 2, grade 8, we learned how to solve equations, and the way we solve equations is the second term, which is a constant degree. We subtract 88 to get rid of 88. We apply the additive inverse. What we do on the left, we do on the right. So if we minus 88 this side, we have to minus 88 that side. 88 minus 88 leaves us with x alone on the left. Then 180 minus 88 is equal to 92 degrees. Okay, then x is 92. Finally, we want that x, we have got that x, so it's 82 degrees. We write that down, we update our diagram. Then the next thing now is to find the value of y. So if we look at y and 88 degrees, that's bottom, the F shape, the parallel lines. So bottom of that line, same position, bottom of that line, same position. The y value is equal to 92, which is equal to the x value. Therefore, we can say y is equal to 92. Reason, corresponding angles. Okay. The acceptable reason document says corresp angles. Then we state the lines that are parallel. AB is parallel to CD. Okay. And that ends that. Okay. Very, very important, guys, that we are able to answer basic, simple geometry questions of this nature and not really fumble around as we go about doing that. Okay. Let's move on to the next example. Look at the diagram. We have a transversal FC. We have AB, a parallel line, and CD, a parallel line. Indicated on the sketch is X, which is on top of the parallel line AB. And then indicated as well is 59 degrees, which is on top of the parallel line CD. So what we can then say is that this 59 degrees and that X are TT, on top, same position. These angles are corresponding. But then we can then conclude that X is equal to who? 59 degrees. Why? Reason is corresp angles. Right? Semicolon. AB is parallel to CD. That's it. X is equal to 59 degrees. We update the new info and we move on. Next example. Okay, next example. Once again, we want the value of X, but once again, we have a transversal line and then two lines that are parallel, A, B, and C, D. This line is parallel to that one. This angle is on top of that parallel line. In the same position, there's another angle on top of that parallel line. What is the relationship that exists between this angle and that angle? Top, top. This angle on top is equal to that angle on top, the F shape, top, top, on the same side of the transversal line. What do we say about the angle 4x minus 20 degrees? 4x minus 20 degrees is equal to x plus 13 degrees. What's the reason? Corresponding. So we say corresp angles for short. Then we state the lines that are parallel. AB is parallel to CD. All right, AB is parallel to CD. Then we can finish off by doing what? Solving the equation. We are back to term 2, guys. Grade 8, term 2. We isolate the x, we take the x, we transpose it to the other side of the equal sign. The positive x changes to negative x, equal. We keep the 13 degrees on the other side. We take the negative 20 changes to positive 20 on the other side. Finally, 4x minus 3x, we add the like terms. What's 4x minus 3x? 4x minus x? It is 3x. Because when we add like terms, we keep the letter x. We add or subtract the coefficients. In other words, the 4 and the 1 that is there that you can't see. 4 minus 1 is 3. 13 plus 20. We add 13 and 20 together, we get 33 degrees. Okay. Now that we have 3x is equal to 33 degrees, we now need to solve for the variable x. So what do? We divide both sides by 3. Because 3 is multiplied to x, we get rid of the 3 by dividing by the same coefficient, which is 3. What we do on the left, we do where? On the right. Final answer, x is equal to, what's 33 divided by 3? It is 11 degrees. Okay, that solves the value of x. Mark statement, very good. 4x minus 20 degrees, which is this angle on top, is equal to x plus 13 degrees, which is the same angle on top of the other line. So top, top, F shape, corresponding angles. We say the angles are equal if the lines are parallel, which is very good. So statement, reason is 100% correct. There's corresponding angles and the lines that are parallel have been indicated. Then we solve for x. Isolate the x values on the left hand side. Very good. For x minus x. Take the x over, transpose it. Positive changes to negative. 13 degrees stays on the right. You take the negative 20 over, that becomes positive 20 degrees. So the right hand side is 100% correct. 4x minus x is 3x. 13 plus 20 is 33 degrees. We divide the coefficient of 3x by 3. But what we do on the left, we do on the right. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. We are left with x. And then 33 divided by 3 is 11 degrees. So x is equal to 11 degrees. We are happy 100%. Okay. Now, let us do some problems. Okay. So if you'd like to come on and actually join the live as a guest, please, you can request, come up and direct me as to how do I answer the question that you see before your face. Anyone would like to come up? Any chances? Are we all good? Want to solve for x there? So what do we do? Okay, so for this one, you can see there's a line parallel to that one. That's the first thing. The F shape is formed. The angle at the bottom of this line, same position, bottom of that line. So we know that these two angles are corresponding. Yes, Pinky V, thank you. Wow, Pink V, very good. X is definitely equal to 95 degrees. Very good, Pink V. But be very careful now with the reason. Your reason must be complete. You can write corresp angles for short. Then please, Pink V, you need to then indicate the lines that are parallel. Your reason is incomplete if you do not indicate the lines that are parallel. So you write corresponding angles in short form, Pink V. Then you state the lines that are parallel. Your reason is incomplete if these lines that are parallel are not indicated. Okay? Otherwise, 100% spot on with your statement. I 100% concur. Your reason is also good, but now you need to ensure that you always state the parallel lines. Okay? Big V, you are hearing me, Mosne? I hope you are. Hope you're hearing me loud and clear. Let's look at the next one. Here is problem number 2. You have AB, you have the X there, you have CD, you have the 120 there, you have that transversal, which is BE, and all they want is the value of X, giving reason for this diagram. So what would you say there? Yes, Pink V. Yes, Pink V. Very good. So yes, X is definitely equal to 120 degrees. And please, let's get used to the short form. Corresp angles. AB is parallel to CD. Very important, this thing. Okay. Yeah. These are the short form reasons found in the acceptable reason document. Okay. Acceptable reason document is the exam guideline that is used nationally. Okay. There we go. Here's another one. We want X. We want M. So it's X and M that you want. X and M. X and M. So X, M, and W we want. Okay, so here they've actually done the same colors, which is just funny as well. If you look at this, these are both in red. But anyways, what relationship exists? This is AB, it's parallel to CD. Okay, so this angle and that angle are both what? Corresponding angles, right? Yeah. Guys, unfortunately, I don't take requests if you are not following me. If you're not following me, I will not take your request. Okay. Yeah, if you're following me, I'll take your request. Aye, but if you're not, Okay, corresponding angles. AB is parallel to CD. So we're always writing the statement with the accompanying reasons, but the reason must make sure that it's complete. Corresponding angles, okay, we can write that as for short, and then don't forget to state the lines that are parallel. Now we can solve for x for those two corresponding angles. Isolate 2x, take 15, minus it on the other side. 75 minus 15. 2x is equal to 75 minus 15. That is 60. Okay. We then after that do what? Divide both sides by 2. X is equal to 30. Okay. So our x value is 30. Because if you say 2 times 30, you get 60. 60 plus 15 is 75. So it works. Okay. Then remember, we want W. W is next to 2x plus 15. And we already know what x is, right? So I think now we can say W is, not W is equal to, but rather we can say, let's look at the following. Let's try. We can say W is equal, why am I saying W is equal to? W plus 2. Now in the place of x, we can write 30. 2 into 30 plus 15. 2 into, in the place of x, 30 degrees plus 15, that's plus 15, is equal to 180. Reason angles on ASTR dot line. Okay, so this W plus this 2x plus 15, but in the place of x we put 30 degrees, so it's 2 times 30 plus 15 is equal to 180. So that's like W plus 60 plus 15 is equal to 180. W plus 75 degrees is equal to 180. Take the 75 over. W is equal to 180 minus 75. What's 180 minus 75, guys? Let's just check if you guys are with me there. What's 180 minus 75? Let's see if people are actually here. $180 minus 75. Thank you, Mpindela. Wow. Nearly waited forever. Yes. Okay. 105. Okay. That's getting, so we know what x is, we know what W is. Now we need to know what M is. Now this green, which is 2M, and that, which is M plus 15. H is 105 degrees. Yeah, the thing is they didn't ask us to find the value of H mwesh or ye ngamla. Ne? They just want the small letters W, M, and X. So we have X. We have X. We got it here. Statement, reason, calculation, answer. W, we have W, statement, all right, which is largely because of the W plus the 2x plus 15 being angles on a straight line. So W plus 2x, in the place of x we wrote 30, which was what we found. 2 times 30 plus 15, that plus 15 is equal to 180, angles on a straight line, statement, reason. Then we solve. W plus 60 plus 15 is equal to 180. 60 plus 15 is 75. W is equal to 105 degrees. That's that there. Then, of course, last but not least, the green. The 2M and the M plus 15. So 2M is equal to m plus 15 degrees. Why? F shape, top, top. On the same side of the transversal line, the top of this line, same position, the top of that line. Say these two angles are equal. So 2m is equal to m plus 15. 2m is equal to m plus 15. What's the reason? Angles AB is parallel to CD. Then we solve for m. So 2m minus m is equal to 15. 2m minus m is m. M is equal to 15 degrees. 15 degrees. Can mark that statement, reason, calculation, answer. Okay. All right. Not too shabby, guys. So that is basically the red here, the blue, this angle and that one here, and then lastly the green, this angle and that angle here. So there you have it, guys. All three angles, all three unknowns, shattered and found just like that. Okay. Any $1 million questions? Any comments, queries, concerns? Okay. I think corresponding should be cool by now. Top, top. Same position, guys. Same position of angles. All right. Top, top of parallel lines. Same position, same angle. For each line that's parallel, or bottom, bottom, they correspond. Top, top, bottom, bottom. They are equal because lines are parallel. Okay. Sure, you guys can do this. Let's see. Here's one for you guys. With reasons, determine the values of the unknown small letters, the x values for each. Told AB is parallel to CD. If you want to request, come up, speak to me, lead me, guide me, walk beside me, help me find the way, teach me all that I must do so that I can get Maths level 7 someday. Lead me, guide me, walk beside me. Yeah. Oh yeah, who's this now? Beloved guest from Racer. Is it Racer? Racer. 126 followers, 688. Racer says 3x minus 40 degrees is equal to x plus 50. Very good. Thank you very much. Corresponding angles, AB is parallel to CD. Good job. Like the statement. Followed by the calculation, 3x minus x is equal to 2x. Very good. Then 40, 50 plus 40. Your mistake there. Okay, 50 plus 40, not 50 minus 40, my guy. Yeah, 90 degrees. Very good. Okay, be careful there. Okay. X is equal to 45 when you've corrected your mistake, definitely. Okay, good job. Good job on your correction there. Okay, so hopefully the people can see. Okay, so and 10,000 others, 8 out of 9. Okay. Okay. So I think in the comment section there's someone did a good job there. So indeed, this angle and that angle, bottom, corresponding angles. So yes, it is definitely 3x minus 40 degrees is equal to x plus 50. True story. That's a statement. The reason, corresponding angles AB parallel to CD. That's the statement and the reason. So statement 100%, reason accompanied by parallel lines. Don't forget that. Then we solve for x. Okay, 3x, the x transposes becomes negative x. Let's be careful of that. The 40 degrees, negative 40 transposes becomes plus 40 degrees. Let's be careful of that too. You know, there was someone in the comment section that made the error and transposed the 40, but the sign didn't change and they got 10 on the other side. Mustn't make that mistake. It's too silly to be made at this stage. Then what do? We divide both sides by 2. We get x is equal to 45 degrees. Okay, good job. So statement, reason. Let's not forget lines that are parallel. Don't forget how to solve for x, guys, in the appropriate way. Okay, yeah. Calculation, answer. Okay. No, it's not for grade 12. This is for grade 8 and 9. But these are basics for all grades. But it's primarily for grade 8 and 9. Okay, here's another one. So I don't want people coming here and eating children's food, guys. Here's another one. We're solving for x, the unknown. Yeah, let's get the basics in. Yes, Lucky. It's one for grade 12. Why are you smiling, bruh? What is that emoji, that smiling emoji for? What is that smiling emoji for, bruh? Huh? X plus 30 is equal to 45 degrees. Corresponding, this guy keeps on butchering. You see, x is equal to 75. You keep on making mistakes there when you have a problem with solving for x. You have no problem with geometry. Your problem is with solving for x when whoever this person is, whatever your name, Racer, you have a problem with solving for x, my guy. Because it's the second time you are making a mistake with the solution because you are transposing, not changing the sign. But if you got 100 for algebra, on my TikTok live in the comment section, you're not getting 100%, my guy, for algebra. You keep on missing transposing properly. So your 100%, it does not hold on my live. It holds in a test situation, but generally speaking, it does not hold. So to boast of such without any evidence on the live is empty, you see. Yeah. Okay, most of you are correct. Prelen Marman, very good. We do say x plus 30 is equal to 45 degrees. Okay, Racer, yes, that's what we do say as a statement. Okay, yeah, and then the final answer is 15 indeed. So let's just look at that again. We are reminding ourselves not eating. Right, that's fine. I don't mind. Remind yourself, but be careful of inaccuracy. Bad habits corrupt good behavior. However well established it might have been in the past. Okay, so x plus 30, top, above this line on the same side of the transversal line. So the F shape on top on top, that's corresponding. So yes, we can say x plus 30 degrees equal to 45. Reason, corresp again, corresponding angles. We state the lines that are parallel. AB is parallel to CD. Then we solve for x. 45 degrees is retain the sign, take the 30, changes the sign. 45 minus 30, that is 15. 15 degrees. So x is equal to 15 degrees. Please, guys, mark our location statement. Reason, don't forget the lines that are parallel. Calculation, answer. They are equal because if corresponding angles equal, AB parallel to CD. Yes, indeed. It's just gums. Okay, very good. You must eat whilst reminding yourself, like. Okay, we are done with corresponding angles. Let's look at the other relationship. So that was the F-shape relationship. Let's never forget the F shape, ne? Never. If lines are parallel, top is equal to top. Okay. If lines are parallel, bottom is equal to bottom. If lines are parallel. So let's be very mindful of that. That's corresponding angles. Now let's look at the other type of form of relationship that exists between parallel lines. Okay, alternating angles. Okay, alternate angles formed by parallel lines are equal. So alternate angles are just Z-shape relationship angles. But whenever the lines are parallel, we say those alternate angles are equal. Okay. Okay. Then they meant to say here alternate, not co-interior. Alternate so alternate angles occur when you have a what? A Z shape or a N shape. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So if you look at this example at the beginning, this is a Z shape. This line is parallel to that one. The position, this angle is equal to that angle. Okay, we say x is equal to y. Here is the reason, alt angles. Then you state the lines that are parallel, not necessarily in brackets, but there's a semicolon and you state the lines that are parallel. So that's the Z shape. N shape, same thing. Lines are parallel here. The N, okay, x is equal to y. That angle is equal to that angle. Alternate angles. That's the N shape. That as well. Another Z. That angle is equal to that one. X is equal to y. Alternate angles. Okay. This N shape. That angle and that angle, alternate angles, lines are parallel. Okay. Then there's the funny looking Z as well, because it's often forgotten. Okay, this line parallel to that one, you can say that angle is equal to that angle. Okay, so that's the funny looking Z. Alternate angles. So if we look at the example now, that's before you. Okay. Determine the reason the values of the unknown small letters. So example 1 here, okay, that AB and CD don't have lines that are parallel. So of course, the whole thing of x being equal to y will only apply if the lines are parallel. So we put in lines that are parallel, we've put them in so that we can actually use the example appropriately. So now, because the lines are parallel, we can then say x is equal to 55 degrees. Why? Because there's that relationship between the angles because of the Z shape. That angle is equal to that angle. Reason, alt angles. Semicolon. AB. This AB is parallel to CD. Okay? So those are alter angles, guys. Alternating angles. The Z shape. Okay? This, that. Alright? If the lines are parallel, we say these two angles are equal. Okay? And as we said, there's the good looking Z, and then there's the funny looking one, this one. So if the lines are parallel like this, we say these two angles are equal. Okay? Very important. Okay, moving right along, look at example 2. We need the value of x, we need the value of y. Okay, so we could use this idea of alternate angles, because you can see the z, this angle equal to that angle. So we could say x is equal to 140. Reason, alt angles. Okay, alt angles. We could say that AB is parallel to CD. We update. And then we could say, if we wanted to, y is equal to 140. We could either go the vertically opposite angles, just leave it at that. Vert op angles equal. Vert op angles equals. Remember, vertically opposite angles don't need corresponding angles. I mean, don't need parallel lines. So we could say y is equal to 40 in that way. Or we could say y is equal to 140, looking at this angle top, that angle top. Does that make sense? We could say, since we know x is 140 here, that means F shape, top, top. So x is equal to y. In other words, y is equal to 140. That's another way of getting the answer. Corresp angles. Then we state AB parallel to CD. That's another way. We could. Okay. So there's many ways to approach this problem. In fact, if we wanted to, we could have started with just y is equal to 40 degrees vertically opposite angles. We could have started here, because this is like Orlando Pirates fans angles corresponding, I mean vertically opposite. Then after getting this vertically opposite, we could say this angle is equal to that angle corresponding. So there's really many ways, guys. Depends on what you see. Okay, what your eye comes easily to see. Okay, let's look at this guy. Let's look at this guy. Let's look at this guy. Okay, look at that one. We need x, we need y, we need z. Now there's always the letter which is most appropriate to go and find first than the others. So let's say, for instance, you wanted to find y. Y has a relationship with x, but you don't know what x is yet. So finding y is probably not a good idea first. Z, finding z first. Okay, z has a corresponding angle relationship with that x, but it's probably not a good idea to find z, because x is also unknown yet. Okay, unless you want to find z in terms of x, that could be another story. So finding y and z first is not a good idea. If you look at x though, this angle from here to there is 2x, from here to there is x, and from here to there is 3x. What do you notice, guys? What do you notice? Okay, these three angles, this angle and that angle and that angle, share a common vertex, and they are adjacent or next to each other. So what do we know about angles that are adjacent next to each other? They complete a straight line. what relationship exists between those three angles on a straight line, right? So we can say 3x plus x, 3x plus x plus 2x is equal to 180 degrees. What's the reason for saying that? Angles on a straight line. Then what's x? 3x plus x, that's 4x. 4x plus 2x, that is 6x. Okay, that is 6x. Which is equal to 180. Then, yes, very good. We divide by 6 both sides. X is equal to 180 divided by 6 is 30 degrees. Okay. So if x is 30, that means a few things. It means this x is 30. It means this 3 times x, 3 times 30 is 90 degrees. Then this 2 times 30 is 60. So that is actually like the full-on values for each of those angles. Then x has a relationship with y. Okay, so we can then say y is equal to 30 degrees, which is equal to x. Reason: alt angles AB parallel to CD. So that is y. Okay, so yeah, you see, that's why it's important. First, study your diagram. So we were able to first find x first because we could see there's 1, 2, 3 angles on a straight line. They complete the straight line. From here to there, from there to here, from there to here, they complete a straight line. There's only one variable that is common between the three. So we can add these 3 angles, equate to 180, give the reason angles on a straight line. Solve for x, get x is 30. Once we get x to 30, that means x here is 30. 3x is 3 times 30, which is 90. And then 3 times 2 is 60 degrees. Then that angle and that angle are equal. That's straightforward. Okay. Now this z here, I mean, there's many ways to find this answer, but z is equal to 3x here. In other words, z is equal to 3 times that 30, which was 90. So z is equal to 90 degrees. Reason: corresp angles AB parallel to CD. Okay, there we have it. What is the value of x? 30. What is the value of y? 30. What's the value of z? 90. Okay. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Very smooth. Very, very smooth. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think whilst we're still at it, still at the concept, we can now go ahead and do these. Let's do these. Come on. Determine with reasons the values of the unknown small letters. Please, anyone, you're more than welcome to request if you'd like. If you want to post your post, and then you can request others to follow you in the process. Shine your mind. Shine your mind. Jinduli says x is equal to 70 degrees. Although what, Miles? Although angles. Jinduli, there's no such thing as although angles. Although wholly alternative angles. Guys, those who just arrived, you will know that reason is not going to be good enough. We are going to smack you for saying alt angles or for saying although angles or saying alternative angles alone. Okay, those who've been here will know that we've been emphasizing the importance of writing your reason in full. So x is equal to 70 degrees. That we agree, because this angle is alternate to that one. This is the Z shape. But then we write alt angles. For short, we state the lines that are parallel. AB is parallel to CD, because AB indeed is parallel to CD. If there's no parallel lines, your reason is incomplete. If there is no parallel lines, your reason is incomplete. You are standing in the opportunity of being penalized. It's not co-interior angles. Prelen Marman, please. I don't know if you are playing here or you are joking around. Are you being serious when you say G? Aye man, G is equal to 70. Aye Prelen, nonsense. Marman, when are you deserve a hiding? Deserve a very big hiding. G, Prelen. Hey. Prelen is relating is hey. Okay, here's another one, guys. We want y and we want x. We want y and we want x. Guys, they don't want all the big, they want y, x, and we want y. If you can give us the x value and the y value, that's all we want. Nothing more than that. Stop giving us other things. We don't want them. Prelen Marman, G is equal to H is not going to help me with anything, because I want y, I want the value of y, and I want the value of x. So you saying G is equal to H is not helping with squat. And if you're saying G, what G are you talking about? Because G is big, right? Jinduli, 2x plus 25 plus 2x minus 25 is equal to 180. Angle on a straight line. Very good, Jinduli. That is 100% true. This angle completing that angle, they complete a straight line. Okay, so it's definitely 180. You're 100% correct. Okay, so once again, just one more time, that angle, which is from here to there, completed from there to here. That's like completing a straight line. And these angles share a common vertex, G. So they are angles on a straight line. Okay, so let's go ahead. Indeed, I like it. 2x plus 25 degrees plus 2x minus 25 degrees is equal to 180. Reason angles on a STR dot line. Then we solve for x, 2x plus 2x, 4x, 25 minus 25 is 0. (25 minus 25 is 0. 25 minus 25 is 0. 4x is equal to 180. not 4x is equal to 130. Yeah, people are doing funny stuff in the comment section, I'm sorry to say. So what is 180 divided by 4? 180 divided by 4 gives us 45. So x is 45. Okay, then take note, this angle and that angle. What do we call these two angles? Z, because we're using what we've already learned, not necessarily what we are still yet to learn. Okay, so this angle and that angle have a relationship. What kind of relationship? 2x minus 25 degrees is equal to y. Reason out angles. AB is parallel to CD. Yes, very good, Jinduli. And very good to all the others who've basically seen this and have done it correctly. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then we know that 2 times 45, substitute, which is basically 90 minus 25, which is equal to 65 degrees. Okay. Statement, reason with the parallel lines, calculation with the substitution answer. Statement, reason, calculation, answer. Okay. We have no reason to doubt our expertise. Okay, all is well. Okay, nice and smooth. Nice, calm, cool, collected, and smooth. Let's look at this one now. Okay. We want x. We want y. That's all we need. So, what are our thoughts? We want x, we want y. 110 plus 25. 110 plus 25 plus x is equal to 180. Okay, I understand that, but let's try and use the things that we have learned so far. Let's try and avoid the other, let's try and utilize what we are learning so far. Okay, but that's fine. If you're saying y to get y, that's how you would go about it. That's also 100% fine. We can do that. So 110 plus 25 plus y is equal to 180 degrees. Okay. Sum of angles in triangle. You could use angle sum in triangle, or you could use interior angles triangle. Any one of these three is fine. Okay. No. Y plus 110. Y plus 25 is equal to 110. No. Can't say. Okay. Y plus 25 plus 110 is equal to 180. That's fine. Sum of angles in a triangle. Then when we solve for y, we have 135 degrees plus y is equal to 180. We take the 180, the 135, transpose it, we get y is equal to 45. So that's fine. 45. Then of course, x and y, alternate angles. X is equal to 25 degrees. Reason, alt angles AB parallel to CD. Yeah, you guys are spot on, eh? Very spot on. Very spot on. Very spot on. Like you're spotting the on. Okay. Guys are good. Guys are so good. Guys are so good and smooth there. Guys are so good and smooth. Okay. Yeah, that was good. It's a good classwork. Okay, I think let us wrap it up now with the last parallel line relationship so that we can put the parallel lines to bed. All right, so that means with the completion of parallel lines, guys, just take note that this has been an ongoing series for grade 8s and 9s. So if, like, let's say, for instance, you missed any of these sessions, I've been doing them, like, every once in a while. So I started out with the beginning of the topic, grade 8, so if you guys have missed out on anything, please do make it a point that you can go to my YouTube channel, go and check out the live sessions that I've done on the other sections of the grade 8 and 9 geometry. Okay, let's look at co-interior angles now, because it's only fair. Give these topics equal time. So co-interior, what's co-interior? Co means together, interior, inside. So we are inside the parallel lines, together, everyone. So we are together inside. Okay, so X and Y are together inside the parallel lines. X and Y again together inside the parallel lines. X and Y here together inside the parallel lines. X and Y inside together. Okay, so co-interior angles we say are what? Are supplementary. What does supplementary mean? Add up to 180. So that's what we know about supplementary angles. So these occur when you have a U shape formed between the parallel lines. Hello, Pumla. I hope you're well. Hello, Pumla. Hello. So co-interior angles are supplementary. Co-interior angles occur when you have a U shape, like you can see here. U. It's like a U facing that side, a U facing up, a U facing to the left, and a U facing down. Otherwise, at the end of the day, who is in a relationship? This angle and that angle. That's why I call these angles the armpits. Amakwapa. Where it stinks, guys. Yeah, you put two armpits together. Yo, the stink that's there. Some on another level. That angle and that angle. You must add roll on. So we say we add these together. We add them together, give us 180. So X plus Y is equal to 180. Co-interior angles are not equal. Co-interior angles are supplementary. X plus Y is equal to 180. So here we have it. U shape, U. But the lines are parallel. So we can say X plus 74 degrees is equal to 180. Reason, co-int angles. Then we state in semicolon, AB parallel to CD. Co-int angles. So statement, sum of angles 180. Sum of the angles supplementary angles. This x plus the 74 give you 180. Reason, co-interior angles, you state the lines that are parallel. You then solve for x. 180 minus 74 degrees. What's 180 minus 74 degrees? It's 106. Calculation, answer. Statement, reason, calculation, then answer. So don't forget co-interior. Co-interior angles are not equal. It's only corresponding and alternate that are equal. Okay, so by corresponding, we mean the F shape, top, bottom, bottom. Alternate, the Z shape. Those angles are equal. But then co-interior angles are not equal. The sum of the interior angles that are co-interior, we say that they are supplementary. You add the two angles together, you get 108. Okay. Okay, Black Rose, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate the follow. Thank you for the likes as well, Black Rose. Thank you for the likes, Onoaba. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you guys for the follow. The follows, they mean a lot. In the absence of gifts, the follows and the likes, they really mean the world. Ocean, what is my name on YouTube? Look at the link in my bio. The link in my bio, that is a game. It's got a white profile picture. That is a game is the YouTube channel. But yeah, that is for the sake of those who may have missed something and who just want to follow up on the lesson as they saw it here. Because I upload these maybe not so great videos, but I upload them as they are, just for those who may want to check out what we were doing. It probably came in midway, it's for them. Okay, not quality content, but just for the sake of those who want to see. Okay, here's another one, another problem. Example 2. We have Z here, we have Y, we have X. There's 122, there's 54. So Y and so which one can we start with here? Okay, Jinduli says starting with Y for you seems to be the more favorable. Y is equal to 122. That's great. Okay, you can say that indeed, because these are vertically opposite angles. So if I say Y is equal to 122 degrees, vert op angles equal, that's great. Update that, we have 122 degrees. Yeah, that's fine as well. Racer. You say x plus 44, 54 degrees. These two angles, that's U-shape. U-shape. There we have it. U-shape. That's U. So the x and the 54. So we can say x plus 54 degrees. Those are co-interior angles equal to 180 degrees. Definitely. Co-interior angles. Co-int angles. Let's not forget to state the lines that are parallel. AB. Parallel to CD. Let's not forget that. Okay. Put that bracket. Then we solve for x. 180 minus 54 degrees. 180 minus 54 degrees. What's 180 minus 54, Kanen? 180 minus 54? 180 minus 54 people. $126. So x is equal to 126. Okay, beautiful. X is equal to 126. Okay. Yeah, that's true. X is equal to 126. Then we could then find the value of z here. Yeah, which is 58. Very true. Z plus y. There we have it. Z plus y is equal to 180 degrees. Reason, co-interior angles. You state the lines that are parallel there. Very true. Z plus y. Be careful there, yolesejo. Not x plus y, but z plus y. Ne? Yeah, z plus y. Because the z and that y. Okay, z plus that y. But that z, you know that y is 122. So we say z plus y is equal to 180. Be very careful with that. You don't want to be making the wrong calculation. Yeah, I understand. I know you understand. I know you meant z. Okay. Yeah. When we have that there plugged in, then oh, yolesejo, 100% will be your friend. Woo. Yeah. We want 100% to be our friend. Don't want any other percentage to be our friends. Yeah. 100% must be our friend. Must become great friends with 100%. Maths, 100%, it must be our friend. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and you see here they show you additive inverse. The transpose, since it's plus 122, they say minus 122 on the left. They apply the additive inverse, and then what you do on the left, you do on the right. You got z is 58 degrees. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good, guys. I think we're good there. Nice problem, that one. Nice problem. Nice life. Okay. Let's go to this one. Let's go to this one. Let's go to this one. Here it is. Yeah, so add them and equate to 180 for parallel lines. You can definitely add them, but then remember, what's the reason? What's the acceptable reason, Chinduli? Because if you are going to say add them and equate them to 180 for parallel lines, AB is parallel to CD, what in the world are you even saying? Are you just in a... Yes, please. Ne? 2x plus 10 degrees plus 3x plus 20 degrees equal to 180. That's true. Then your reason, please, must be acceptable. Co-int angles. State the lines that are parallel. AB is parallel to CD. Okay. Yeah. That's what you mean. Okay. Yeah. I'm not expecting people to be messing up here. Okay. I'm not expecting people to be messing up here. What are we solving here? We are solving for x. We are solving for x, and we are solving for all unknown small letters giving reasons. That's what we are doing here. Yes, good job, good man. Okay. Please, guys, you can say co-int angles. You don't have to put brackets around AB is parallel to CD. You can just put a semicolon after a co-interior angles and then write AB is parallel to CD. You know, so yeah, just a semicolon is fine. Yeah, otherwise x is 30, as has been indicated by some who've made the calculation. Very good. Okay. Here's some work for the class. Basic sweet stuff for you. Yeah, x is 30. Yes, Yolesejo, 100%. Very good. Well done, Yolesejo. But remember, Yolesejo, don't forget to write the parallel lines. Don't just write co-interior angles. You must say co-int angles, and then you must state the parallel lines after the semicolon. So you write co-int angles, and then you write a semicolon, and then you put AB is parallel to CD shortly after the semicolon. You don't have to have a special bracket for AB is parallel to CD. But please, guys, this must become something you are used to now. Putting the lines that are parallel. You must state the lines that are parallel for alternate angles, co-interior angles, and the alternate angles. Corresponding co-interior and alternate, you must always state the lines that are parallel. Please, 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 please. I'm crying now, giving the last warning. Okay, let's go then. Do number 1 and do number 2 on your own. What topics are we covering tonight? We are covering geometry. Can't you see? Geometry of parallel lines. We've covered alternate. We've covered co-interior and corresponding. Now we are finishing off with co-interior. We've done corresponding. We've done alternate. We've done co-interior. So now we are busy with exercises that you must do now of co-interior. So do number 1 and do number 2 and comment in the comment section if you must. Or you can request and come and talk to me. What's up, son? Okay, guys, if you request, you must speak, ne? If you request, you must speak. We've already covered the topics. Okay, we're doing parallel lines today. So we did alternate angles. We did co-interior. We did alternate, co-interior, and corresponding. Hi, my guy. Quadrilaterals, I'm not there yet. Taking this one step at a time. So if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see that we started with geometry at the beginning. What an angle is, how to measure an angle, how to name an angle, the different types of angles. And then we did angles on a straight line. We did supplementary and complementary angles, and we started doing some questions based on that. Then we did vertically opposite angles. Then we did revolution angles, and we did calculations on that. Yeah. Then we did parallel lines. Started off with corresponding. moved on to alternate, moved on to co-interior. Now we are busy with exercises. Go to the link in my bio. Go to my bio, there's a link there. That's my YouTube link. All right. So you will see that there are videos that are posted of like grade 8 and 9, most recent ones, part 1 and part 2. All right. So today after this lesson, I'm going to save this one, put part 3 and put part 4. And I'll actually just put those videos in a playlist so that those who want to check out the beginnings and follow up on what we've done so far, they can do so. Also, we are doing geometry of lines. Yes, we are doing geometry of lines because we are doing one bit at a time, my guy. One bit at a time, John. Okay. Can I just get an indication? These people, all you guys who have been commenting, you know, people like Racer, Jean Dooley, Yolesejo, Wanga Official. I just need to check what grade are you guys in. Slindokuhle Lupwana. You know, let me know, guys, in the comment section. What grade? What grade are we in? Okay, because obviously this is relevant to grade 8 and 9. But just want to know what grade you guys are in. Okay, grade 8, very good, because yeah, it's catering. This is catering for grade 8 and 9. That's why the kancane approach. Need to get the basics in first, then as we go along, we'll unpack the others. Okay, any of you writing control tests anytime soon? Any of you writing control tests anytime soon? If you are, please let me know what topics you'll be writing and what date. So that maybe as I go live now, I'll be doing a lot of live lessons which are custom tailored to the topics that you are covering. THIA, Tia, on Wednesday. Who's Tia? On Wednesday, THIA, what's that? So just let me know then. Let me in on like what topics you will be writing on. If you're writing on Wednesday, what topics are you going to be covering in the test? Do you know? Right. This is to assist in future live lessons. When I go live, you can, you know, then I can customize. Anyways, so you're writing. So what? Jason, who's this? Racer is writing on Wednesday, grade 8. Geometry of lines and parallel lines. Oh, okay. So when we are pretty much practicing with you, then practicing for you. Okay. Okay, good. So let's go. Hey, let's say you're already doing number 3, eh? Okay, so number 1 is pretty straightforward. I think x plus 104 degrees is equal to 180. Co-interior angles AB is parallel to CD. That one is pretty straightforward, right? Okay, I see you there, W. See you there. Thank you for letting me know what you guys will be writing on. So this one, pretty straightforward. X plus 104 degrees equal to 180. Co-int angles. Co-int angles AB parallel to CD. You solve. X is equal to 180 minus 104, which is basically what's 180 minus 104. That's 176. Okay. Then here, 76, not 176, 76 degrees. Sorry, my bad. Okay. Then the next one, U again, U shape, can see most. 3x plus x minus 20 degrees equal to 180. Reason, co-int angles AB parallel to CD. Okay, that statement, reason follows that statement. Then when you solve 3x plus x, that's 4x. We transpose the negative 20, 180 plus 20, you get 200. Divide both sides by 4, you get x is equal to 50 degrees. Okay, so far, I think we are 100% on statement, reason, calculation, answer, statement, reason, calculation, answer. All right. Then last but not least, we want y and x. So to get y, we can do this and that. So that means we can then take y, as you guys have indicated in the comment section, y plus 60 degrees plus 75 degrees. Okay, y plus 60 degrees plus the 75 degrees, that's equal to 180. And our reason is co-int angles. Yeah. BE, need to be careful about the letters. BE is parallel to CD this time round. Okay, BE is parallel to CD. Then here is y plus 135 degrees is equal to 180. We transpose y is equal to 180 minus 75. Okay, we get y is equal to 105. Okay, I think you guys have been calculating these pretty nicely there. Ooh, what is this? Oh, 180 minus 135. Sorry, my bad. 180 minus 135, which is equal to 45. Sorry. Thank you guys. Thank you for that. Okay, I see you guys comment about what you guys are writing. Thank you so much. W, I see you there. Wanga has been joining in the sessions for a minute now. Okay, good stuff. Then x, yeah, where we can see x in light of that angle and that. So these two lines are parallel. So we know what y is. So that y is 45. So if we say x plus 75 degrees plus the 45 degrees, that should give us 180. Reason, co-interior angles. Co-int angles. AB is parallel to CF. Okay, very important. This x and this 75, this line and that line. So x plus 75 plus 45 plus y. All right. I'm saying plus 45 plus y. The y is 45, sorry. So x plus 75 plus 45. X plus 75 plus 45, because the y is 45, okay? X plus 75 plus 45 is equal to 180. X plus 75 plus 45 is equal to 180. Yes, I will. Okay, it will just take me time, but I will. 75 plus 45, 120. Okay, then the x will be equal to 180 minus 120. And the x is equal to 60 degrees. Okay, see that? X is equal to 60, right? x is equal to 60, it has no choice but to be equal to 60. Yeah, which is pretty cool, right? So cool. Hi guys, the geometry here, we are just geometrying the geometry. It's nice. It's nice. So it's nice to see these, you see. So for instance, this u here, you know, these are the co-interior angles. This angle plus this angle, these are the armpit angles. So that's why we say x plus 75 plus 45, and then we indicate these lines being parallel. Okay, very important. AB is parallel to CF. But then when we did this one in green, it was a different story because it was y plus the 60 plus the 75, because we were dealing with these lines that are parallel. Okay, so this is an important thing to note as you go about geometry problems. You need to be able to see the lines that are parallel that you are dealing with and which angles have a relationship. So it needs one to be really focused and circumspect. You need to be focused. You need to zone in, bruh. You can't just carelessly do whatever you want. You must be locked in, you know? Yeah, makes life so easy. Makes life so good. Okay, I think let's do these two. This homework 12. Let's do these two. I think it's fair, né? And then I can call it a night. Yo, guys, I've been busy with you here. Can call it a night. Determine with reason the values of this unknown small letters. Okay, the unknown small letters. Mrs. Ray Ray. Who's Mrs. Ray Ray? Mrs. Ray Ray. Mommy Bear Melrose. Okay, so determine the reasons, the values of the unknown small letters. Here's AB, here's CD. You want the value of x. What relationship exists between the x and the 65? See? What letter is formed? The U letter is formed. So if the U letter is formed, what does that mean? Co-interior. Yeah, yes, one. So x plus 65 degrees is equal to 180. Reason is so co-interior angles. AB parallel to CD. Then x is equal to 180 minus 65, which is 150. Oh, thank you for the heart, me, Junior. Thank you for the heart, me. First gift for the live. Thank you so much. Okay, let's do this one. Yeah, bon. Paper crane. Hey, Junior. Hi, thanks, my guy. Thanks for the paper crane. That's like my live goal shatter, just like that. At least like the live gift goal for one of the live goals. Thank you so much. That was a heart me. So that was like two out of the three. Thank you. Much appreciated. Yo. Chini. Hebana. This guy. Hey, Junior. Which bank did you steal from, my guy? Hebana. Hey. Katu king. This guy literally lit up my gift gallery, bro. This guy. Hey. Wow. Thank you. I won't say I didn't appreciate that. That was much appreciated because it's been quite quiet in the gift gallery. So thanks a ton, man. I really appreciate you. Gee was. Now I need to reset another live goal. Wow. Thank you. That was lit. Even if I must say so myself. Dango, bro. Dango. Thank you for the finger hearts as well. Thank you. I can feel that sense of appreciation there for the work done. Thank you so much, Citibank. You're sharing from the Citibank. Yeah, look at these people. People in the comments section. Zitemba, what's up, bro? Mr. Trust. Zitembe. This guy is not following the name. They are saying Zitembe to speak, but the Zitembe is not wanting to speak. Is it? You're gonna start statistics? Freaking hell. Yeah, I think since it's public holiday as well tomorrow, we'll do a session tomorrow. How about we have a morning session tomorrow as well? We'll have a morning session tomorrow. Yeah, supposed to have a session with you guys today. I forgot. So let's have one tomorrow and one in my school about. In my school, Diara. Zitembe, what's up, bruh? Zitembe. Yeah, we're going to have a session tomorrow. I actually I don't know how we alluded that, but yeah, let's have a session tomorrow. I'm sorry about that. I think this holiday thing got me the fact that it's holiday, it threw me off, or at least let me say tomorrow, the fact that tomorrow is holiday. And yeah, Zitembe. Okay, this guy requested came up, but I don't think the sound is happening. It's not happening. Thank you so much, Anno. Hey, Junior. Citibank is doing the things I can say. He's got 160. Yes. Hey. 160. A plus 70 is equal to 160. Not a chance. That's not true. Can't be lessejo. B plus 120 is equal to 180. That is equal. B plus 120 is equal to 180. Co-interior angles. Yeah, B is equal to 60, but like I'm just struggling to find or to make sense of why you'd say B plus 120 is equal to 180 co-interior angles. Okay, can't be. The reason is what I'm fighting. Okay, the reason I'm fighting. Thank you so much, Junior, for the gifts, man. I really appreciate it, like, so much. Blade Langaka, like, I know this 67 thing, you know, it's really fun and funny for you guys, but I don't take too kindly to the 67 thing. So I'm going to mute you, and then eventually, if you don't stop, I'm going to block you. B is equal to 60. Yeah, B is equal to 60, but I'm not sure it's because of co-interior angles. Okay. Yeah, I'm not so sure if it's because of co-interior angles. Yeah, so this angle and that angle, yes, from here to there is 120, from here to there is 60. So we could find B and say it's 60 based on angles on a straight line. Yes, right? Yeah. Or we could take this angle, that's bottom, bottom. So that's corresponding to find the value of A. You see? I mean, we could do that, yes. Or to find C, we could use co-interior and find C, you know. Or if we have B, we could use corresponding and find B. I mean, find C, sorry. Or first find C, then B. I mean, it really depends, guys. There's so many ways to get these things. Angle A is equal to angle E. Guys, be very careful. You know, I see people saying angle A. If you say angle A is equal to angle E, just note, guys, that you need to specify. You know, if you are talking about this angle A and you are talking about this angle E, you need to specify, because this angle here is actually, you can say either it's CEF, right? Or you can say it's angle FEC. You must specify the angle, because if you say angle E is everything here. All right. So you must be specific about the angle, you know. Yeah, angle CEF, right, is corresponding to that entire angle. Okay, so please, guys, and angle A is equal to angle E is equal to 180 degrees corresponding angles. That's not correct. Yeah, let's say, you know, yeah, hey, angle A is equal to angle E. You must be specific about the angle, your lesser. You can't be general about an angle. All right. So please, let's make it a point. We are identifying the right angles, not the wrong ones, the right ones. Okay. So for instance, I can say B plus 120 is equal to 180. Angles on a straight line. I could say that because this angle plus that one which is equal to 60 degrees. Okay, that makes sense, right? That makes perfect sense. Then this B here, and that's C. That's top for corresponding. So we could say then C is equal to 60 degrees. Corresponding angles. Not A, sorry. So we're used to A. EF is parallel to CD. EF is parallel to CD. Okay. So I update. Or you could use co-interior angles. It really depends. You know. Then to find A, there's two ways. I could either say 60 plus A plus 70. A plus 70 plus 60 is equal to 180. Co-interior angles. AB is parallel to EF. I could do that. A plus 70 plus 60. This plus that plus that. So A plus 130 is equal to 180. So A is equal to 180 minus 130. A is equal to 50. So that is 50. And if you look at this, this is a triangle. So I could find D. 60 plus 50. 60 plus 50. So that's triangle AEG. In triangle AEG, 60 plus 50 plus D is equal to 180. Then I can say interior angles of triangle. 110 plus T is equal to 180. D is equal to 180 minus 110, which is 70. T is equal to 70 degrees. So I have that. I can have that down as well. So that's 70. Then this angle is vertically opposite to that one. So F is equal to D, which is equal to 70 degrees. That's vert of angles equal. And then F and E are alternate angles. So I can say FE is equal to F, which is equal to 70 degrees. Alt angles. And then I state the lines that are parallel. EF is parallel to CD. So that's like 70, 70. Finished. Or you could say corresponding. D is equal to E. Okay. Okay. Guys, it's small letters. We don't want the big letters, capital letters. W, small letters. Okay. And by small letters, let me just mark them off. We want A, we want B, we want C, we want D, we want F, we want E. So all the others, no, we are not interested. They want small letters, all the small letters giving reasons. Okay. All the small letters, just the small letters, my guy. They don't want the big letters. All right, so don't bother yourself with them big letters. They didn't want them. Mr. Sydney Anthony, thank you for the share, my guy. Thank you for the share, my guy, my G. Much appreciated. Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna love and leave you now. I think let me love and leave you just here. I think I've think you guys have really gotten the best of me today. All right, like I said, I'll save this live. I'll share it I'll actually upload it on my YouTube channel so that if people wanted to check out something else or whatever, then they can check it out. I sent to my daughter grade 8 and son grade 11, are you here every day? Yes, Mr. Sidney Anthony. I strive to be here like on the daily. So if you have a daughter in grade 8, then of course this is basically grade 8 tailored, because grade 8s this term are doing statistics and they're doing geometry. That's if like they're doing caps. But if it's IEB, then yeah, they just must indicate when they join the live that I'm here, IEB, and this is what we're doing. So I'll leave you guys this challenge, all right? And then when I go live tomorrow, just make sure that you follow the live creator so that you get notified when I do go live. Otherwise, here's the challenge question. You guys can screenshot this, and then you can spend some time and do it for yourself so that you can participate actively tomorrow when you are also engaging along. Okay, so check it out, see what you can do with it. That'll be epic. And guys, like I said, I also do have like private one-on-one. Well, actually private one-on-one. If you want a one-on-one help, assistance with mathematics, just let me know. You can DM me, or you can actually send me a privatized message and let me know if you'd like one-on-one assistance, or you would like to actually tag along with a whole class group. Yeah, I run MS Teams sessions with a group of grade 10s consistently on Tuesdays, Friday, and Sunday. Tuesday it's at 9 p.m. Friday and Sunday it's at 7 p.m. It's just that I somehow, today just omitted to have that session with the grade 10s, but we'll be making it up for it tomorrow at 7 p.m. So, like I said, if you'd like to be part of that, that's paid sessions, of course, where I have a private WhatsApp group with those kids and I assist them. Also, like additional to the standard like set sessions, but like additionally help them if there's any other issues that they run into or challenges that they run into. Want to be part of that, just let me know, DM me. But yeah, if not, check me live. You can also check out my YouTube channel, check out some of the lessons that I've uploaded on there, any past lessons, current lessons, and so forth. The link is in my bio for the YouTube channel. Please go there, subscribe, comment, like, share, do all sorts of things. If you have reviews for me, positive and negative, I accept them, embrace them. I seek to improve my experience with online with those that I teach. Thank you so much. Have a great one. And yeah, it was good. Hope you guys do this challenge question. Remember, it's to determine with reasons the values of the unknown small letters. Please, guys, the Z small letter, W small letter, V small letter, Y small letter, X small letters. Not the capital letters, just the small letters. They want that. Okay. Just remove that so that you have your clean screen and you can answer accordingly. And see you next time. Bye bye. Cheerio. I think here's another one. So we can do these two small letters. These are 2 challenge questions, guys. Answer them. Okay. Screenshot, do, and I'll see you next time. Okay, hopefully you screenshotted there. Yeah. So we'll definitely be going on to triangles and slowly but surely get to quadrilaterals, and so it goes. Okay. Cheers, guys. Bye. Thanks for joining, those who joined.